Okay guys, so I have a 1967 f600. It's the same thing as the cab, and the interior is the same as the f67, f100, or f250. This is the bench seat that I'm redoing in the truck. You can see I've got it stripped down. I've actually already reupholstered the top. This is the bottom of the seat. I repainted this, the frame and all this. Some of the top of the springs that you can't see I didn't paint. Just because it was running out of time. It started raining on me, but the frame and all I've already painted. And this is a kit that I ordered from LMC to redo the bench seat with. So this is how I did the seat back, and it turned out really great. Like I say, it's done. I'll try to put some pictures of it. But originally the seat back just had the burlap and it's almost like an insulation cloth that they put on there. I can't remember the exact name of that stuff. Like batting. It's like a batting. But the seat back only had the burlap cloth up against the springs, and then it had the batting and no foam on the seat back. So what I actually did is this kit from LMC is a bench seat repair kit. This foam is about the same thickness, and it actually squishes farther. It's a little bit thicker probably actually than the batting, but it squishes down where the batting is kind of stiff. So on the seat back, I took the burlap off. This carpet looking stuff comes with that repair kit, and just like I'm doing on the seat bottom, I replaced the burlap with this carpet looking stuff. Just roll the edges, and what I actually did, and that's what I'm starting to do on this, in the corners I zip tied them down. So I got a zip tie here. I want to put another one here so I can kind of roll this to keep those sharp edges away, kind of like I did with this zip tie. I'll just roll this cloth over, this carpet type material over, so that my foam and all is not rubbing that metal edge. But what I did on the seat back, to hold everything still while you're trying to put the cover on, I put this zip tie on and made sure that where I snipped is facing down, away from any of the foam. And then I put spray adhesive. This is the spray adhesive that I use, 3M high strength 90 contact adhesive. I sprayed it onto the cloth and then glued my foam down to the cloth. And I can still remove this just by snipping the zip ties. So if I ever have to take it back apart, the spray adhesive is not going to hold it to the seat. It's just holding it to this. And that's been held down by the zip ties, so everything stays nice and still as you're trying to put the upholstery on, because this is really tight. I ordered my upholstery from Rockauto, but I think it was ACC that makes the upholstery that I use. I think. I can't remember the exact name brand. And on this too, I'm also going to use the Dorman universal seat heater kit on the bottom. So what I'm doing here, this is the original foam that was on the seat. It had in place of this carpet would have been burlap, then the batting, and then this foam. So I'm doing away with the burlap and the batting. I'm putting the carpet in place of the burlap. Then I will put a layer of this foam, just like this, which is about the same thickness as the batting was. So I will have this on here. So it's hard to do with one hand. I'm trying to lay it out where you can kind of see. I'm sorry about the camera. Okay. Because the foam does not slide at all on this carpet. It sticks really nice. And I have to trim this foam. But I'm going to have the carpet. I'm going to spray adhesive this foam to it once I trim it. And then this contoured foam that was on the seat is in really good shape. It's kind of dirty here. You can see some of the marks where I've had it. But it is in really good shape. It's not rotten or anything. It's in really pliable shape. And it contours to where the square doesn't. There's not enough of the square white foam from that repair kit to roll the edges. But it's the same thickness as the batting, so I'm going to replace the batting with that foam and then put this foam on top. So I'm not gaining any height really, or any thickness really on the seat. And then I'm going to put my new upholstery on. So I will spray adhesive this down. I'm going to trim it to match the seat bottom. Then I will spray adhesive this to the carpet that's replacing the burlap. And then once I get it positioned, let it dry, I'm going to spray adhesive this into position on top of the white foam. So everything is held nice and still, and I can put my seat covers on, install my hog rings, and I'm trying to hold it together. And of course Lucy's here with us. She's always hanging out with me. But and then of course I'm going to put my universal seat heater kit. So I'll just try to do an update when everything's all finished.